yesterday's behind. But which road leads you to tomorrow? Charro. You turned your back on yesterday, betrayed a man who swore he'd make you pay. For when you left, you took his pride away. You know he'll never let you break away so easily. You'll have to fight before you're free. But how much more time can you borrow? Charro. How in a single moment your past grows dim. One thought goes racing across your mind. You ride to meet the woman you stole from him. Oh no, Charro, don't go. Charro, don't go. There's something hanging in the wind. Your past is catching up and closing in. You've been halfway to hell and back again. And now you're laughing the devil's face with your last breath. You'll run a race with life and death. When will you live to see tomorrow? Charro.
Buenos días, Charro. What would you like?
Tequila. Making.
Dos pesos, sir.
Name's Wade. Jess Wade. Mean anything to you?
No, Charro.
Anybody came in here today asking for me?
No, Charro.
Nobody asked for Jess Wade?
Not a man asked for nobody.
Not a man. A woman. Beautiful, no good woman. But so I. Maybe beautiful to me, not to you. I got a message. Taking me a day and a half to ride in here and meet her.
I apologize, Jess. Somebody sent a message that I wanted to see you. You wouldn't have showed up. So I sent a message to Miss Tracy Winters to come down here. Here you are. In any case, we're all glad to see you. Don't move, Jess.
Vayan. Muy pronto. All of you know what I'm gonna do.
What do you do, Jess? Leave me again?
makes a move to stop me, one of you never makes another move. Understand? Maybe two of you. Which two? Take it over. Just remember, the first face I see gets it. Where are you going? Mr. Go Straight Wade. Hey, Jess. Now, you should have never left me, Jess. We missed you, couldn't you tell? I figured. All right, Billy, see what he's got on him. I'd say he's got on him, boots, pants, some kind of shirt, some kind of hat. That's what I'd say he's got on him, Vince. Take out his wallet, idiot! What kind of brother are you in front of him? What do I tell you? Do your own work. That's no senator to do it for you. Look, you've been around us long enough to know that when I badmouth my brother, I don't want to hear an echo. Now let him go! Now give me a gun belt. All right, Billy. How much? $6. All right, Billy. Tell the man we're sorry we messed up his place.
Gracias, gracias.
Now get on your horse, Jess.
Get on your horse! Like a view, Jess.
It's a long way down. But you're not gonna drop me.
What makes you think I won't, old friend?
You could have killed me back in that saloon.
All right, let's keep moving. $6 lousy. You left me with that skinny little vein. I told you there was no gold in it. It was skinny. I told you it was skinny.
You told me.
Nobody leaves me. If I live to be 100, I'll never get over it. Somebody left me. You. You know what, Jess? All because of Miss Tracy Winters. My girl, Jess. You left me because of my girl. My girl fell for you and you thought you could turn on us for her. Well, you and Tracy were crazy, Jess. Worse than that, you were fine stupid.
You got me here for a reason. Now, what is it?
Worked that vein for a year just to find out how skinny it was. You left me, Jess. You could have had that.
Let him take a look. Let him see what he missed.
Doesn't look like much, does it? You'd have been rich, Jess. Richer than you ever dreamed of the rest of your life.
There was never any future with you, Vance.
Vince, the soldiers just might stumble over the entrance to this ravine. Now, let's get going.
Don't you try to give my brother orders.
Oh, Hef. He's a worrier, Billy Roy. Good to have a worrier along.
Show him. Show Jess what he missed. And what we got.
Maybe we ought to make him guess.
All right, Gunner, Modi, take the canvas off. Solid gold over bronze, Jess. Maybe over $100,000 worth. More silver in a man's after seeing a lifetime.
And you're gonna melt it down.
Melt it down? Oh, Jess, boy, you've been away from me too long. You've forgotten I never think short. Always long.
What's long this time?
Well, now, this gun isn't just worth the gold and silver on it. It's what they call a victory gun, Jess. Fired the last shot against Maximilian. All Mexico was free. It's a shrine, Jess.
Highest bidder.
You see what you gave me up for? Maybe your share of over $100,000.
How far are the federales behind you?
Not me, Jess. You. They're after you. I just want to make sure you be in the neighborhood. Don't you want to know why they're after you? You remember Norm, Jess? He got shot in the neck while we was getting away. Norm never made it. We buried him out there somewhere. I let it get out that wasn't Norm at all. Modi? Look at this, Jess. Look at the posters they got out on both sides of the border. Wanted, $10,000 reward. Jess Wade. American, 6'2", dark hair, fair complexion. That fits, doesn't it, old friend? Mexican government is prepared to pay 10,000 American dollars for the apprehension of Jess Wade, who is the only identifiable member of the foul perpetrators who stole the victory gun from the Chapultepec Palace July 8th last. Now listen to this is the best part. Wade sustained a neck wound as a result of the gunfire from the guards on duty. This man can be identified by the severe wound on his neck.
So that's it.
All right, boys. Severe wound across his neck. See? All right, let him up. This one man is not going to make it to his feet, let alone go anywhere. All right, bring his saddle.
How do you suppose he did that?
Who says he could keep on managing that?
One thing, Jess. You haven't lost any of your sand. All right, that's enough. Make him comfortable. That better, Jess? All right, let's get ready to move out. Dave, take that sauce with you. Yes, sir.
that, Dan?
Jess. Jess. I'm so glad to see you. Or am I?
I hoped you'd be.
Not if what I've read is true.
What have you read, Dan?
Coffee?
Is it as bad as ever?
Worse.
Good. As I remember, one of your punishments along with your lectures was drinking your coffee. Hey, you're wrong, Dan. It's not worse. It's only as bad.
So be it. Sit down. Do you mind loosening that dust catcher around your neck?
I mind.
But do you want to hear what I've read?
You don't have to read it, Dan.
You barreled around when I told you not to. You ruled with Vince Hackett when I told you not to. You've done everything I told you not to. But one thing you never did was lie. Now, is this true?
No.
That thing on your neck,
It was put there.
Vince Hackett. Well, so much for that. You know, I showed one to her. I didn't quite believe it myself, and I wanted to see if she believed it.
Did she?
Well, you've run a rough course, Jess. I think she thinks maybe yes.
Well, the important thing is you didn't believe it.
Oh, Jess. The important thing to you isn't me.
That's the way it goes, Dan. I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention I was here. To anybody.
It's been over a year. I wondered how long it would be before you'd come back for it.
Where is it?
It's right here in front of you. It's always been here. Right where you left it. Like me. After a year, I guess I'd Almost look new to you. You're back with Vince Hackett, aren't you? Tell me the truth, Jess.
It's got to do with Vince. It's got a lot to do with him.
I thought you were going to try. I really did. But now you're in the worst trouble you've ever been in.
Poster Dan Ramsey showed you? And you believe it?
Stealing a Mexican national shrine. Sounds like your idea. Vince couldn't think it up. That victory gun should be worth a fortune to any of those bandits down there trying to take over the government.
You don't believe I sweated it out by myself for a year?
I believe it's Vince again.
It's Vince. But not again.
You're worse than he ever was. At least he never made himself out to be anything but a crook and a killer. Here it is. And here's what goes with it. The poster said severe wound across the neck. You need something on
It can wait.
For what?
I figure after 3 days of fighting that wagon through the desert in that storm, Billy Roy will be ready to head for the nearest liquor, the nearest women. The nearest of both are here.
My place. Oh, Jess. You loved me once. And I loved you. Please don't use that to bring harm here.
Just go about your normal business. Nothing's gonna happen if you do as I say. Trust me.
Trust you.
Go down your usual way from the balcony.
I think you're right about nothing happening. Because if anything does happen, I'll make sure the whole town sees those wanted posters on you. And then never mind your old friend, Sheriff Ramsey.
Normal business. Forget I'm here.
Just what I've been looking for. Well, you're going the wrong way. Shouldn't be going out. You're going in with me.
You go on in. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, girlie.
My name is Marcy.
Oh, you come back. You be good to me.
I'll be back in a minute. Don't you go away now.
You lost your chance at me. Marcy. Girlie. I take what's born up and close. Harvey. Scared, Harvey? Don't be. Just me. A whole bottle of your regular stock. No trouble, Harvey. Just a visit.
Me, myself, alone. Understand? Oh, I forget. I just forget. I forget every girl I ever saw when I see you, Miss Tracy.
You also forget none of the Hackett bunch is allowed in here?
You are, without a doubt, the most beautiful woman I ever wasn't allowed to look at. I mean to make up for that, but...
All right, Billy Roy. Out.
All these other girls go for kindling. You're the best. You can forget Jess Wade. Now up to you. You can even forget my brother Vince. I mean to make you forget both of them. Billy Roy. Take foot, everybody. How am I supposed to recognize her when somebody cut out her face? Ease out, Billy Roy. No trouble. Just ease away from the bar and you and I go outside. What do you got in mind, Jess? Have a drink with me and all these pretty girls. Outside. Well, maybe I got something to say about who's going out and who's not. Don't be stupid, Billy Roy. You and I just go for a walk. Talk things over. How come you didn't say idiot instead of stupid? I know why. My brother's the only man alive can call me an idiot. Somebody just came in, didn't they? Somebody against me? Because I'm a Hackett? Listen, Jess, you shouldn't be calling me out. You're part of us. Besides, I know better to go against you. Anybody but my brother Vince would be crazy to go against you. He's crazy, isn't he? All you gotta do is turn around and walk outside. I walk out with you. No trouble. I'm gonna do just what you said. You said turn around? Look. I got my hands up. You said walk out? All right, I'll walk out. Can't do a thing about it, can you, Jess? Shooting somebody in the back just ain't your style. Start walking, Billy Roy. Jess, I'll handle this. All right, Mr. Big Jess Wade. What do you do now? You gonna follow Tracy and me down the street for a nice, quiet talk?
Drop that gun, Mr. Hackett. Now, you let Miss Tracy go and you come with me.
Okay, now?
Hurry. Take him home to his wife. You don't be Keats over that quick.
You're Jess Wade. Used to ride with Vince Hackett's bar.
Don't tell him a thing, Jess. Let Vince do the answering for you.
Where are you going?
Where you gentlemen should be going. Now, you listen to me, Dan Ramsey. There's another one in there got to come out. But I ain't gonna try it unless you load up with this whiskey. Another shock like you just had's gonna kill you.
Wait a minute, Opie. You don't drink any better than you lecture, Dan. It's my turn to lecture you. I drank enough of your lousy coffee. And you always told me if I was ever clean, you'd have a drink of whiskey with me. Give me that, Opie. I'm clean, Dan. You know that.
Time for that drink. Now, come on. my lecture's that bad.
Worse.
Well, if you two are through jawing.
Wait.
Spent 12 years getting this place safe to live in. You know that.
You gotta keep it that way for me, Jess, till I get back on my feet.
I'm no lawman, Dan.
You're gonna be. I think I know who you're waiting for. Hold up your right hand. Hold up your right hand.
I hereby swear you in as my deputy.
Oh, Sarah, the top drawer. You'll need a key. Gun rack. Thanks, Jess. All right, LP, get digging.
If a woman's eyes are blue, she'll be sweet and true to you. But if a woman's eyes are green, she'll turn hot or cold or mean. Hey, Mr. Wade? Did you know Tracy's eyes are brown?
How's Sheriff Ramsey?
No worse off than I'd be if I took 245 slugs in the chest.
If Sheriff Ramsey dies, we hang him 2 minutes later.
You hear that, Vince? They're fixing to hang your little brother! They don't know what you're gonna do! Do they, Vince? Mr. Johnson? Mr. Carter? Mr. Selby? Mr. Toad? You got a general store, you got a bank, you got a hotel, and you got a livery stable. And you got your rifles. Now protect them. Anything happens to me, Vince will pick you and this town to pieces like a hawk blocks the chicken! You'll be a lot quieter after the swelling goes down. Swelling from what? That bump on your head. I got no bump on my head. You have now. You gentlemen get some sleep. I want to see you in this office at sunup. And bring those rifles.
Now, what gives you the right to order us around?
This. You want that cannon for yourself awful bad, don't you? But you better watch out. You can't use me for bait. You go to sleep, or do I put you to sleep? How do you get up your butt and get out here?
All right, Butchie, you let the clothes die out. You had the last watch.
No!
All right. Now, I don't mind the coffee going cold. The thing is this. Why the hell didn't you tell me my brother didn't come back last night?
I didn't want to wake you. Take it to the last second. He'd be back.
Gunner, settle up. You and I are going to take a ride.
Vince! Maybe the best thing is to forget him. We gotta move on.
Forget Billy Roy?
He's nothing but trouble, Vince.
Get us all caught. Let's move. Sorry, Hep. Gabe, Billy Roy's my fault. Ready? 1.5 hour from now, I want you to sidle down that hill. You're just close enough to throw a scare into somebody. 30 minutes on the dot.
On the dot. Don't seem to be breaking their tails.
Not much reason to. Probably got 20 patrols out like that, looking inch by inch.
What are you gonna do?
Well, get Billy Roy out of Miss Tracy's saloon, sober him up, come back up here and watch which way they go.
Marcy, take this for me, please. All right. Leaving your prisoner unguarded?
About finished, Opie?
You're making it very easy for Vince Hackett to come in.
What would you suggest I do?
I'd have men up on the roofs.
Not a bad idea. Should have thought of it. Open up. It's all adding up, Mr. Jess Wade. On your feet.
Nice day, Miss Presley.
Morning, Miss Tracy.
Morning, Mr. Tilton.
Nice day, Miss Tracy.
Yes, indeed, Mr. Selby. Tracy.
Good to see you again, Tracy. Wish you could still say that.
What are you doing here, Vince?
I don't think it's possible for you to get prettier. Somehow you managed it.
Billy Roy learned a lot from you. That's the way he started out last night. Ended up claiming he could make me forget Jess Wade and you. All in one night.
Billy Roy's my fault. I live with him. I looked around outside, didn't see any wanted posters on Jess Wade. Guess the sheriff didn't figure there was any hurry in getting them put up.
I saw one of them. Was there a hurry?
No, there are other posters, other towns, below and above the border.
You and Jess have that cannon? He trying to do you out of it? You trying to do him?
When was the last time you saw Jess Wade?
Difference does that make?
A lot. Always did, always will. Well, where's Billy Roy? He's sleeping it off up in your room?
He'd never be allowed in my room.
All right. Where?
In jail.
What's the reason this time?
He shot Dan Ramsey.
He dead?
He may be dying.
Self-defense?
No.
Witnesses?
Me and everybody in here last night.
No excuse for it.
No excuse.
No wonder you ended it between us.
Don't blame it on Billy Roy.
Find what you're looking for?
Well.
First time I couldn't open the door for you, Vince.
I want him loose.
You what? I'll tell you what you get. That cannon back in Mexico where it belongs, and you in a Mexican court telling how you stole it. And why you did this. Make him open the door, Vince. Get these things off me.
You have till sundown to get Billy Roy free on the street. I'll come in for him. And if he isn't walking free down the street, I'm going to turn that cannon loose. I'll wipe this town off the face of the earth.
You steal powder and shot, too?
Well, you know me, Jess. Always thorough. Well, till sundown. Or if you're smart before.
You're not leaving here.
Who stops me, you?
Outside.
Don't you leave me, Vince. Vince, don't you leave your brother.
I'm not gonna leave you.
Vince?
Jess, you've forgotten how I operate. Think I'd come into this town naked as a jaybird? Let's see. Just about time. Take Billy Roy out the back way right now.
He stays.
Oh, what about them? That lieutenant is coming in here to ask about a man with a new shot mark on his neck.
Vince?
You want to keep Billy Roy alive, you go outside and make sure he doesn't ask.
All right, I'll get rid of him, Jess. After I do, you've got until last light to get Billy Roy free on the street.
All right, now,
Move! Buenos dias.
Buenos dias, senor.
Por favor. I'd like to talk to you. Por favor.
Afterwards, senor. First, I must see the law officer.
By the wagon, Lieutenant? Wagon with a big piece of canvas over?
¿Por qué?
And a man with a bullet burn on his neck?
How do you know about this thing?
I move around.
But why do you tell me about the wagon and this man?
Reward. I hear 20,000 American dollars.
$10,000, senor.
Well, I heard wrong. $10,000.
And you can lead us to this wagon and this man.
$10,000.
The reward will be paid, senor, when the wagon and the man are recovered and sent back to Mexico. Móntese. Señor. A 100 yards above the river crossing.
Do tell.
Slow him down.
Come in.
How is he?
Better than you think.
I've come to ask a favor, Dan.
Ask.
Give me permission to let Billy Roy go.
Jess, that's admitting you're guilty as accused.
If we don't set Billy Roy free, Vince Hackett will blow your whole town apart. He's got that cannon out there. He says he'll fire it. I believe him.
Don't let Billy Roy loose.
There won't be much left.
Can't give in to him. You've had a handful of filth scares, but nothing left. Hold that prisoner, Jess.
I'll hold him.
Jeff? You want to kill Dad. He can't move or be moved. All it takes is to let that animal you've got in jail go free. Let him go.
I'll do like he says, Mrs. Ranger.
Don't be a damn fool. Let him go. My husband made this town safe. Don't listen to him now. He's hurt, out of his head.
I'm sorry. Train flat on. Let's see what we got here. Powder. Fuses. Long sticks. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know, the woman at the store that sold me this must have thought I was prospecting for gold at the bottom of the earth. Yeah. You know what an inch left on or cut off of this can do? No, what? Means a difference in yards, where that dynamite hits. And the time Vince give us. Beautiful.
a crossing.
Si, senor. It is just that.
We don't cross here.
If the wagon is on the other side, why do we not cross here?
Lieutenant, if you had stolen something very big and moved it to the other side, wouldn't you train your guns on the only crossing?
Very wise. Lead on.
Here, Lieutenant.
Very shallow. It's good for crossing. After you, senor.
Large, elevate 2 notches. Lordy, lordy. We just may hit 'em dead on with the first shot.
You were good, Gunner, but I didn't know you were that good.
How'd you like that 10 point? You ever see anything like that? General Stonewall Jackson said I was the best. He said it right in front of the whole regiment.
We got us a timetable, Gunner.
Well, call it, Vince.
Already have. Billy Roy let loose by sundown. All right, get that gun down this hill till it's a quarter mile from town.
Down that hill down there? That ain't a hill, Vince. That's a cliff.
All right, let's get started. It ain't right, Vince. It ain't fair to us. One man's hanging is more better than 5. I ain't gonna let you do it. All right, never mind him. Hey, help! Haul them mules in here. We got a long way to move this gun, and we're going to get it into position if it takes all day. All right, move it!
Mr. Trade at all causes. You've been as silent as a cricket with its throat cut. You waiting for those federales to come get you? Or you waiting for Vince to blast you? Or maybe the law to catch up to you for stealing the cannon?
Your brother will come in, Billy Roy.
Hey, Deputy Wade. You know what? I'm gonna tell you a secret. I always liked you and admired you. You never knew that, did you? You know why I felt that way about you? You were the only man who ever broke away from my great god brother and made it stick. Only you didn't make it stick, did you? Here you are back with him again. He's still calling the shots and you're still jumping. See what I mean? I mention his name and you look out the window. He could be 5,000 miles away and you'd still be looking.
Less than an hour till sundown.
40 minutes to be exact.
I thought maybe you could just let Billy Roy go. Could ride out, no trouble.
Get off your horse, Vince. Walk toward me. Just make a move. That's all I ask. Just make a move.
You know me, Jess. I'm not a man of violence. I don't approve of violence.
I think I'm going to try a little longer fusing.
By the Mexican government. He stole that gun that's been firing on us. That killed my husband. That will kill all of you. It says he can be identified by a wound on his neck. thought nothing of killing my husband. He'll think nothing of killing the rest of you. Make him let that prisoner loose. Force him!
One way to get that gun to stop shooting. Let Billy Roy go. No trouble.
Let him go, Wade. Had enough of this violence.
Our roots are in this town, Wade, not yours.
Get rid of Wade. Yeah.
Quiet down, everybody. You got a cannon pointing at your heads, and you're willing to let a bunch of riffraff make you crawl. Maybe you can forget that Dan Ramsey was just killed. Well, I can't. But there's one thing you better not forget. He'll blast you off of the face of the earth no matter what. Because you know who's got that cannon.
If I don't get up there and tell him to stop, that cannon's gonna blow this town apart.
All right, Mr. Hackett. Take Billy Roy out.
Hold it. First man who wants to release a prisoner, step up.
You better, Jess. Well, I'm overdue out of here. I'm liable to be killed like everybody else. You don't let Billy Roy go. Your eye on the sun, Jess.
Turn him over to Vince, Mr. Wade. 30 minutes, mister. Or we all come to get you, and we'll turn him loose.
All right, I'll have you clear the streets. That cannon will be hitting a few more times.
You've done all you can do. Let him go.
Keeping him here.
I want to apologize.
For what?
Whatever I thought, I was wrong. You are what you said you'd be.
Don't count. Get off the street.
Come to mean important words to you, Mr. Wade. 30 minutes can get to be as important as a man's whole life, can't it? A very sad half hour for you, Mr. Wade. You locking us both up, Mr. Wade, so we can be cozy? Won't be long before your good citizens come for you. Or my brother blows his town to flower land and he comes for you.
Take off that gun, Bill, and come outside.
You finally seen the light, Mr. Wade. You're gonna take these things off me and let me go back to my brother.
Mr. Carter?
Mr. Jess Wade was one of them. That animal's gone. Now maybe that cannon will stop firing.
Send him a reminder, Gunner.
With pleasure.
I guess that makes it pretty plain. Wade didn't turn Billy Roy over to his brother.
Or he hasn't had the time.
He's had the time. We could have walked there in 10 minutes.
Well, somebody's got to ride up there and tell Vince Hackett his brother's no longer in town.
Harvey, you get the buckboard. And you drive me up there.
No, Miss Tracy.
Tracy, if I have to grab you and hold you, you're not going up there.
There's only one thing to do. Get off the streets. Those of you who have cellars, get down in them. And take as many of your neighbors with you as your cellars will hold. Come on, Tracy.
Got her? Yeah, Vince. You aim that cannon at night?
These things don't know whether it's day or night.
Send him one. We're about ready to knock that town off the face of the earth. Everything goes except the jail.
Yeah.
All right, load up.
All right, yeah.
Vince? Vince, it's me. It's Billy Roy. I'm down here. Hold on again. Where are you, Billy Roy? Here, Vince. Here. Watch out for a way. He's up in those rocks. Those rocks to your left. Moody, yeah.
Gabe, drop it down 3 notches.
Vince, I can see you, Gabe and Gunner. Where's Help and Modi? I don't know where they are, Jess. If I go, Billy Roy goes. Vince! He's gonna kill me! Modi, here, hold on. All right, it's a standoff, Jess. What do you got in your mind? Taking that gun back where it came from. Moving it into town tonight. You want to keep Billy Roy alive. Now, maybe you got me where you want me, maybe you haven't. Anything wrong in talking about it? Now, how come so much money don't appeal to you, Jess? And you don't even have to raise a hand to get it. What do you do now, Vince? I'll tell you what you do now. Get in the cannon and go back to Mexico with me. Not his fault. It's not his fault. I know.
Well, it's a hard thing for me to say, but
He doesn't know how to say thank you. I know how. Thank you, Mr. Wade.
Jess! You're not coming back, are you?
No. I'll send for you. You come when I tell you. Won't be long.